Yeah, what's going on, family? It's your man B Miles coming to you live once again with another live stream. Yep, got my Aboriginal hat on once again. What's going on with y'all? Wanted to drop another stream today. Wanted to drop something different. Yeah, definitely want to see how some of you are doing today. It's only 12:16. It's a good thing. Oh man, it should be another good stream. Where everybody at? Hey Clarissa. Hey Miss Kim. All right, see y'all coming in. Hey, Melon, 100%. What's going on, sis? Hey, Shanice Horton, what's going on? Hey, Sarah Ash. Yeah, got the Aboriginal hand once again. Let me move this charge out the day. Let me get this out the way. What's up, Daryl Giles? What's up, Big Uzi? What's up, 504 is home? Good. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, man. I actually want to, come to y'all. Oh, yeah, 504 is home. Yeah, I'm back to, writing it again, man. I'm back to writing. I'm back to writing again. It's been crazy. Hey, Rashawn Smith. Hey, Talina Brown. Yeah, 504. So it's coming along better, man. I just had to take a break. I was just doing some internal work, but I'm actually going to get into some of that. You know what I mean? Today it's actually going to be like kind of like a thank you, Melon, 100% for putting up the links. You know, people like to donate to the channel. Hey, what's up, D Night? Yeah, I know, right? 504 song. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, it definitely takes time, and I just been rearranging some things in my personal life, finding that balance in my life, bringing that balance. Hey, no joke. Hey, no joke. Yeah, what's going on? Hey, Ape Electronics. Yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm glad you're looking out for my safety. Yeah, but for the most part, man, I actually want to talk about, you know, um, a topic today about finally letting go because, that was something that I was actually dealing with. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate the donation, bro. Appreciate it. And it was something that I was going through, the battle from within. And I was up there battling myself. Hey, Miss Fox. And I was actually, on battle with myself because there was a lot of things in my life that, it was I was afraid of letting go. You know how sometimes, with things in your life that you've been through, sometimes you kind of wish that, you can, change certain things, or you feel like you might have felt defeated or you might have felt lost. And that's where I was. I was fighting this internal battle within myself, hey Keiko, because I went through a lot of things, that was, really, really affecting me, and it was holding me back, and it was holding me down because I was thinking about it a lot. Because a lot of this stuff, it was very traumatic, and it caused a lot of pain, and it, started to become somewhat like a crutch. But I will admit those things I went through, they really hurt because they came from people that I really love, and there was a lot of traumatic things that happened over the years, that really bothered me, and at the same time, I was feeling guilty. I'm not gonna be kicking no Psalm story. This is actually going to be life from. This is actually going to be triumphant. You know what I mean? Triumph. You know what I mean? From tragedy to triumph. You know what I mean? I'm on my Wu Tang shit. I'm Wu Tang shit triumph. You feel me? And I was really, trying to find a way to like get rid of it, of the past, and I wanted people at times to like fall back so I can, finally, what I mean, I can finally go with I can finally go within, and I can see what needs to be done and what needs to be corrected. Because I was really feeling guilty about myself. I was beating myself up all the time. I was feeling real bad about myself, and it was a lot of things I had to like come to the conclusion on, and I had to take a lot of accountability, responsibility of things. I had to really face myself on a lot of things that I've went through, a lot of things that I've been through. A lot of things. Hey, Didi, you know what I mean? It was a lot of things that I had to like grow out of. You know, and it really hurt because of the things that I went through, and I was just struggling to try to I was up there struggling to try to find the way, and try to find that balance between myself and how I can overcome these things. And Sometimes people, sometimes people, they might think what you're going through, but sometimes you got to leave people be and let them go through it on their own, because sometimes people got to see it for themselves. That's what I had to do within myself. And once I came to the conclusion, that, it is in the past. It is in the past. There's nothing I can do to change it. You know, hey, I told a Scorpio, it's easier said than done. Because it's just the fact that, things in the past that it really was traumatic, and it really affected us in a way where, thank you, Sarayash, that, it hurts. Thank you, Miss Kim. Right. It really, really hurts, and it can really just hurt your soul. And when it really hurts your soul, it kind of becomes a part of you. And that was when, eventually, after a while, man, around the time when, thank you, Kiko, around the time when we had the harvest moon, it was about letting things go. And that was when I finally realized and recognized it was something that I went through. I can really learn from it. I can take it and internalize and understand that, it's all about really going forward. I really had that struggle within myself of trying to move forward, because I was around a lot of negative energy all the time that was always reminding me, of the things of the past that I was trying to get over, I was trying to overcome. I had to do a lot of healing, a lot of internal work, and sometimes it's not easy. It's not easy to face yourself. It's not easy to look in the mirror. Even though we look in the mirror every day at ourselves, to like groom ourselves, but do we really take a look in the mirror? And not even just in the mirror in your bathroom, but also the mirror at yourself. That's something that I had to like really recognize and go through. But I wanted people at times to like just fall back, like, what I mean, just fall back and let me just recollect myself. Let me think these things through. Let me think it through. Let me think it through. Let me figure this out. Not saying I just want to figure it out on my own, but you got to give time and people space to where, they can really recollect themselves, and they can just, really take the time to like let go of like old negative patterns and old behaviors, and they can pick up new ones. And understanding that, it is a process. I have been a work in process, and I'm still in a work in progress, day by day. And that is exactly what we got to do. Is, it's one day at a time. Everybody's so quick to jump to the damn future. It's one day at a time. And I'm really, I really have grown to like really appreciate the here now more. You know, once I finally let that go, it's around the time during the harvest moon when we had the full moon last month, and that was when I finally said I gotta like really let these things go. And that's why I was saying those affirmations with y'all, because it was really me letting go of things. I really had to let a lot of things go. But it was a time, it's all about time. It's a, when it comes down, I really understand this, man. When it comes down to progress, it's a process. There's no progress without a process. You have to go through it. Everything is a process in life. And sometimes people on the outside looking in do not understand that. They don't understand. It's like it takes time. It really takes time to let certain things go. There's some people in this life who never let certain things go. Hey, SK1, what's going on? You know, it really takes a lot of time. And once I really came, once I really came to that, conclusion of it, of finally letting it go, and I was comfortable doing that, and I didn't have to worry about it anymore. My bad, damn. That was when I felt a lot better about things in life, because I'm not thinking about it. You know, sometimes it might, come here and there. When a couple things of the past, but I had to like let it go. Just like something happened a couple days recently where I saw a homeboy. That's why I wound up seeing his cousin, and that's when, what I'm saying, it kind of remind me of the past, but it's like, nah, I pretty much walked away because I'm like, look, I'm letting go of this situation. I'm letting go of this situation. I guess there might have been a reminder of like, what the past used to look like as a sort of reflection of that. I had to let a lot of things go. And like I said, as I said, once I did that, I felt better about a lot of things. Hey, what's up, you in peace? I felt so much greater about a lot of things in life. I have a different outlook on life, and as I said, man, there is no progress without a process. It's going to be, you know, it was a lot of turmoil that I had to overcome, and I finally get past, and to finally say, like, I'm going to let it go, and finally, understand that, I'm not going to let it hinder me anymore, any longer. I'm not going to, what I mean? I don't have to play the victim. I'm not going to, like, let it control me or dictate my future. I'm not going to worry about nobody's negative opinions anymore. I'm not going to worry about, things of the past. What's in the past for a reason. No longer I'm going to be a prisoner in my own mind. I'm no longer going to be a prisoner in my own mind. That's what I had to come to the conclusion to. I'm no longer going to be self-sabotaging myself. I'm no longer going to be in the prisoner of my own mind. I'm no longer going to be a prisoner of someone else's thoughts. I'm no longer, going to subscribe to bullshit, you know? And that goes right along what I'm saying as well. It doesn't matter what they think. It really doesn't matter what what they think, especially when you are evolving. Because a lot of people, man, they don't evolve. And I started, looking more, hey, what's up, so cool, CJ. I had to like really evolve and really, grow that, it's all about the here now. I can look to the future, but it's about the here now. You know, I can't keep looking back. And then for years I was looking back, and the whole entire time I was running from self. I was running from Brandon. I was running from myself hard as hell, trying to please every damn body, trying to make others happy, trying to fit in with every damn body. And what it did was it had me, it had me doing a lot of overthinking, making a lot of dumb decisions because of overthinking. I'm not gonna lie to you, that was one of my vices right there. I used to overthink a lot of shit when I was young, especially in my damn 20s. I used to overthink every damn thing. Hey, what's up, Jonathan? L. Peace, God. I really had to, like, thank you, man, 100%. Yeah, if you'd like to donate to the channel, Melon of 100% got the links up for y'all as well. They right there. If you would like to donate to the channel. Exactly, Dre, working right. Don't be a prisoner to how people see you. Right, that's exactly what I battled through all these years. In all these years, by me doing it, I became a prisoner in my own mind, and I wound up trying to, like, please every damn body, but running for myself and overthinking and having me make dumb decisions. And it got me to where I'm at right now. Not saying that I'm not growing, but that's why I say it doesn't matter what they think, especially when you are evolving. If you are evolving and if you're growing and on a higher frequency, it really doesn't matter what they think. This is tying into what I'm saying. I was a prisoner, what I mean, in other people's thoughts. And, I was a prisoner in my own mind. So worried about what I was got to say or think. So worried about, what I mean, so worried about if I'm pleasing every damn body. I got tired of that nonsense. Yeah, you ain't never laundry broker, right? Family members love keeping you a prisoner. That's true. You feel me? I told Scorpio, right? I was a people pleaser, but now I don't give a damn, right? I'm the same damn way. I'm the same damn way. I am the same damn way. Like, it doesn't even matter. It's not the fact that I can't value your opinion, but it really doesn't matter what you got to say or think. Because at the end of the damn day, you're gonna be who you are, and I'm gonna be who I am. You know, I told myself I'm not going to keep on running for myself and be, trapped in the prison of my own mind and not, hey man, hey, Amos lady, hey, Detroit List 313, straight up facts. No longer I'm going to hold on to those things that I went through. And I had to learn to forgive myself, even for others, even if they don't know that I forgave them. Even if they don't know I down, then I forgave them. I forgive them, but guess what? I'm gonna move on because I came to the conclusion a lot of people in my life they have moved on. So guess what? I'm gonna move on. Hey, Bossy Bree TV. That's right. See, I have to always ask for people's opinion before doing every little thing, but I realize I have to trust myself. That's right. That's right. Yeah. Hey, Jackie Simmons. Yeah, I stopped trying to please everybody. I stopped trying to impress everybody. Because by me doing that, by me trying to fit in, I wasn't fully being myself. I was running from self. And that's what I was going through. All those things. Right, can cause doubt, nervous breakdown. Exactly. That's right. I went through a lot of a lot of verbal abuse, mental abuse, stuff like that. That can really take a toll on you. It can really have effect on. It can really have a major effect on you. That's right, a mental roller coaster. It can really have a major effect on you. But what people got to really understand is like everybody has their time. Everybody has their time of like what they're going to get through, what they're going to get through. Or you know what I'm saying? It's like everything that we go through, we all have our timing. We all have our timing of what we go through. That's what people have to understand. You have to let people go through those things so they can finally, take the time to like find, they can take the time and the necessary, the proper steps to go ahead to heal themselves and finally overcome what's holding them back, their blockages in their life. Because mental and verbal abuse are two of the worst abuse out there. Because the more that you hear it and you're mentally being abused every day, eventually after a while, you're going to start believing it. Yeah, man, I was in the prison of everybody else's thoughts. Letting other people's opinions become their reality. Because I didn't want to really show who I was. You know? And what I learned over the years, man, if they don't accept you, then obviously it's not meant for them to embrace you. You feel me? And that's another thing that I've learned over the years, man. Like pretty much fuck what you think. I don't care what you got to say or think about me anymore. I really don't. Because at the end of the goddamn day, you're gonna do what the fuck you want. And what you're gonna do is not gonna change me. And like how they say all the time, if it don't apply, let it fly. You really gotta let that shit fly. You know how sometimes when you were young, people be like, "Yo, man, my homeboy think you're a bitch." And person like, "What? Yo, he called me a bitch?" But it's like, yo, my thing is, if I'm a bitch, prove it. But guess what? That's what you think. Because what you're saying about me is a reflection about yourself. You know how they say when a person point the finger at you, it's like it's three fingers pointed back at you. They really talking about themselves, but they want to project that on you. And I stopped letting other people's projection about who I am really affect me. Why? Because it's what they're projecting. They really projecting their selves. They projecting their insecurities. They projecting how they really feel upon you. So they gotta make you feel bad about it. You feel me? I've learned to really live in here. A brother told me this many years ago. He said, live in here. And once I learned to live inside of this world, this outside world, I don't give a fuck about it. I do, but at the same time, I don't. It's like I'm in this world, but I don't care about this world. I really don't. I left all that shit behind because it doesn't concern me anymore. And it's really sad and crazy and amazing how people always want to keep on reminding you how you once was, but don't want to see how or what you become or what you're becoming. That is because they don't. You know what I mean? That's because they can't see the self. That's because they can't see the growth within themselves. And once I let that go, and once I let go of the things that no longer serve me, and I don't care nothing about it, it's like the more freedom I have. Not to say that I don't still go through things. I mean, which I do. I mean, but once I got over that hump, it felt a lot better. Exactly, Soraya, right. Many people hold the past against you, and that's what I was battling. Hey, Trey Williams, right? That's what I was battling. People holding it against me when I'm trying to overcome it. But then at the same time, but why haven't you let it go? Because you keep bringing it up in my face, and also I'm letting certain things go away from certain energy and certain people. You gotta get away. Sometimes you have to get away. Sometimes if you do want to get away from the past, you gotta get away of what reminds you of the past. Not saying you're running from it. You know what I mean? I've learned about I learned about things that I went through is that I'm gonna face it head on, and I'm gonna eat the fish and spit out the bones. I'm gonna take what was I'm gonna take and learn what was really needed to be learned from that lesson, and then go forward for it. That's what I had to like, learn and really understand about it. That's what I had to understand. But it was all within timing. Hey, Margarita Sargoza. Hey, Maury Statham. That's was something that I had to go through. I had to face it myself. People can tell you all the time you got to face it, but, you know, not even knowing what the person is really trying to, what I mean? It's like people really don't know what's going on in your head or what you're trying to like. How can I explain it? People at times they really don't know what's going on in your head or what you're trying to do to overcome it. You feel me? Sometimes that's why I say, hey, I tell you, that's why I say sometimes people really need to fall back and just let people go through it. You gotta, people gotta fall back, you know, so I can finally release the past. I can finally let things go, and I can start creating the greatest version of myself. Those things we have gone through, it is a part of the stages of what we're supposed to go through in the evolution of ourselves. We were meant to go through those things. Hey, Lashonda, we were meant to go through those things because it was a lesson that needed to be learned. Even if it's painful, even if it hurts, it is painful. There's still a lesson in it, even if it's painful. But when it come down to the pain, people just don't know how deep the pain you really feel. Because certain situations can be more painful than others. And not even knowing the kind of love and sacrifice that you put into it. And that is the reason why some of us feel so much hurt. People don't know the extent of what you feel and the pain. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Also, what caused that pain. And also, how deep that pain feels within the depth of your soul. Exactly, right? Fam cuts deep as fuck, right? Certain things can cut really deep. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's painful, but we all got to go through it. Yeah, man, I told myself the exact same thing. When we had that full moon last month, and even also the latest one. You know, I told myself I'm not gonna. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I told myself I'm not gonna be stuck here in the prison of the past. Hey, Sienna Rose. Yeah, man. Sometimes, um, get this troll off of here. This troll named Sienna talking shit. Typical black guy crying. Get the fuck out of here. I'm telling my damn story. Get rid of this fucker. Get rid of Sienna Rose. Y'all, all these wrenches, get her out of here. Wax that ass with that wrench. Y'all got them wrenches in here. I got a lot of y'all in here with them wrenches. Y'all know what to do. No, get rid of her. Sienna Rose, please get rid of her. I don't care if you care. You talking shit. Get her ass off my channel. I don't want to see her on here. Sienna Rose, y'all don't see her? She might have got off the channel. Cause do see said message retracted. Damn. Okay. That's strange. I couldn't find it. But yeah, as I was saying before, yeah, man. As I was saying before, man. Those were the things right there that I was battling internally, and it was what I mean, the past. I was a prisoner of the past, and I finally had to break away out of that prison. And once I broke out of that prison of being, of being stuck in the past, life felt a whole lot better. It felt a lot better, you know. But it pretty much been like a 10-year cycle. It pretty much been like a 10-year cycle. Cause I ran for myself for 10 years, and I told myself I ran for too long, or trying to like, trying to become the person that people. But that was another battle within myself. I knew how great I was. I knew how strong I was. I knew I could do great things. But hey, Star Baby, but I was so afraid to show it because of sometimes being different. Being different. Being what I mean. People seeing that light. People would try to find a way to put it out. And sometimes when you shine your light amongst others, many people, man, they can't really take that light. Hey, kid, XOXO, you know. But I stopped being a prisoner of other people's thoughts, and also being a prisoner of the past. I've been stopped worrying about what people got to say or think, but I still, hey, Janine Jackson, I still had to let go of those things. A lot of those things of the past I went through. Especially coming up, in Baltimore, man. The majority of the people here, they pretty much act the same. It's just, they still stuck in this, this crazy ass, dumbass hood mentality and stuff like that. And by, what I'm saying, by me being different, it was hard because, sometimes coming up when you being different, what I mean, it's great to be different. Sometimes when you're coming up, you stick out like a sore thumb. You stick out like a sore thumb. And at times by me being different, it just always, I always saw a lot of hate. And I was saying to myself, I'm being myself, but why is it, people always got something against me? What I'm saying? Experiencing the hate, experiencing the negativity. You feel me? Of being around the 2/3 of our people. Get those likes, y'all. Get those likes up. Hey, what's up, the Young Covington? Yeah, man. And I went through those things. And so over the years, man, by me trying to like, you know, um, do that, man. Being around small-minded people, man, it had me to like, dim my lights. And I wanted to show my lights, but by me, trying to fit in, trying to do that, man, it got me at a point in my life where I was like, yo, I'm wasting my fucking time. Exactly, I tell you right to see what you're gonna be. That's right. And I told myself it's time to stop running and wasting time. And I wasted too much time. But I told myself it's never too late to make it right. It doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter. Yeah, man, that's what I also learned. It doesn't matter how old you are, man. It doesn't matter the age. It doesn't matter what time frame. You can change it around. People need to stop putting age on things. They need to stop putting the age on success. Stop putting the age limit on stop putting the age limit on death. Stop putting the age limit on life. Stop putting the age limit on success. Stop putting a time limit on change. People need to stop putting limits on certain things. You can't put a limit on time. You can't put a limit on pain. You can't put a limit on happiness. You can't put a you know what I mean. You can't put an age limit on success because it doesn't matter. It does not matter. You can't put a limit on certain things. You just can't. Everything deals with a progress, and dealing with progress, it takes time. That's right. People change at different ages and stages. That's right, Lakeisha. Right. Everybody has their time frame where they finally get it. They go through different stages and phases. Right. That's right. Guadana. Right. Be in the present moment. If you live now, tomorrow will take care of itself. That's right. Because what we do today, it affects our tomorrow. People need to stop trying to put a damn time limit on things. Because it really ain't no such thing as time and space anyway. Because it's infinite. You know? That's where that's where I finally felt free. I finally felt free of, being in that prison. And I don't gotta worry about it anymore. You know what I mean? That moment when I finally let it go, man, I just really felt like, wow. It took a long time. But somebody had a post on Instagram. I forgot what it said, but it was deep. Because in this life we all go through cycles. We all go through cycles. Some cycles last longer than others. And all cycles are not bad. Right, life cycles. Yeah, we all go through those cycles. We all go through cycles, you know. But finally releasing it, but finally release it. Yeah, you ain't never lying about that. LaShonda W. Right, some cycles slap you. That's real. It's all the learning experience. You're right. Take the rough with the smooth. Y'all take the good with the bad. And that's the thing, man. All of us go through these things. All of us go through stuff. And people need to stop trying to compare their struggle with the next person. It was meant for you to go through that struggle because it was meant for you to go through that struggle. You cannot compare your struggle to mine. I don't want to compare mine to yours. People need to stop trying to compare their struggle to the next person. Right, exactly. Right, competitive victimhood. Thank you, Justo Franco. Right, yeah, that's the worst. It's like, why are you trying to compare? It's like, well, how are you trying to compare? Get Mar B off of here. Got another troll, Mar B. Get this person off of here. Thank you. Thank you, man, on 100%. That's right, wax the ass. It feels good to see all those wrenches in here. That's right. We all got our own path and our own journey. That's right, Janine Jackson. We all got our own path. Well, hey, thank you, Destiny Wilkins. That's right. We all got that. That's right. No flies over here. No bad energy. Like my man Nas said, no bad energy, please. No bad energy. That's a good song to listen to. No bad energy. You know? And this goes right along, me stop worrying about what people got to say or think. The minute I stopped worrying about what people got to say and think, life felt so much better. You know? Instead of me doing things to impress everybody else, I do things to impress me. If you're impressed with me, you're impressed with me. If you're not, you're not. I'm not going to dumb myself down. I'm not going to change who I am. especially if you don't know me. If you don't have my best interest at heart and you really want to see me grow, then guess what? I don't need you to tell me any fucking thing because your opinion really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter any goddamn way. It's like, why would I have to worry about what you got to say and think about me? It's like, when you come to that conclusion, you know what I mean? It's almost like you really don't, you know what I mean? It's almost like you're unbothered. That's one of the greatest things. It's one of the greatest feelings to like feel unbothered. It's like, fuck what you think. It's like, yeah, man, it's like the minute you don't feel bothered, it feels so good. It feels like your life just go into a total different direction, another sphere. You can walk down the street holding your head held high and you're not even worried about people, what they got to say or think. Hey, Miss Enriquez, what's up, my sister? Hey, Jeff Lee. It really feels great. Thank you, Coach Black. Most opinions is from people's inferiority of who you are. Realistically, of who they are. That's how I look at it right now. If somebody have an opinion about you, especially if it's negative, 9 times out of 10, they really talking about themselves. It really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter, especially when it comes down to people that always want to talk about you, gaslight you. You know what I mean? It always seems like you can never impress them. It seems like the more great that you do, you know what I mean? It seems like the more great that you do, they still something negative about you. They still got something negative to say, especially when you being your authentic self and not hurting nobody. Hey, S. Rogers, what's going on, sis? Exactly right. They just be gassing, gaslighting you, talking negative. You know what I mean? They very narcissistic. They be very narcissistic. Yup, and a lot of times that's family. Destiny Walker says, sound like my mom. Look at that. See that right there? Yup. And some of the most negative opinions, they always come from your family. And that's the sad part about it. It's always the ones closest to you. And I'm seeing it my goddamn self. No. Yeah, man. 9 times, yeah, man. Right, they hate the light. That's why, right? They really hate the light. Yep, and we also talking about narcs. That's right. There's young people that are narcissistic as well. And the minute that, what I mean, it's like the minute that I stop, what I mean, worried about them and really not paying attention to what they got to say, like, yeah, man, like she thinks she all that, man. You get on my daggone nerves. You think she all that. No, realistically, you do think the person is all that. The person never said it, you were saying it. Yes, man, it's like a whole nother level of freedom. It's like when you don't, when you can just walk down the streets, you can walk in a place and you don't have to, yeah, you don't have to worry about it. You're not even worried about it. You just, just be who you are and not even let negative energy get to you for real. It's one of the greatest feelings in the world to feel unbothered by bullshit and other people's opinions. I told myself in 2019, fuck what you think. I really came to that conclusion. 2019, it really does not matter your opinion. It really does not matter what you have to think about me, especially if you don't know me. It really does not matter. And like I said, once I came to that conclusion that I'm not going to worry about it anymore and I'm not going to like be in the prisoner of my mind of it, I'm not going to let people negative opinions become my reality. It became like another level of freedom. And it's just yeah, man, it's like a different, your confidence level goes up. You really feel great about the person who you see in the mirror because now that you know that the person that's in the mirror is not what other people's got. It's the person that you see in the mirror is the person that, how can I explain it? Give me a second. You become unbothered and you become happy within the person in the mirror because what's in the mirror is what you want to see and not what others see. The minute you become comfortable in the mirror of the physical mirror and within yourself, and you growing with every day, it's like the less, you know what I mean? It's like the less bullshit. It's like the less bullshit bothers you. You gotta love who you see in the mirror. That's what I had to really grow into. Love who I see in the mirror. Because I will admit, coming in my 20s, I tried to fit in, dumbing myself down, trying to fit in, did not want to shine my lights, running from myself, trying to fit in to everybody, being a part of this matrix. But once I got out of the matrix and I really got out of worrying about what they're thinking, it felt so good. It starts with the person in the mirror. Can you face yourself? I had to really face myself. Yeah, I told Scoopy, right? I used to dumb myself down. I stopped doing that. Because dumbing myself down, running from myself, had me to make dumb choices. You gotta accept, you gotta really accept the person who you are. And embrace it. Embrace that person. And embrace that person who you want to become. Because everybody else is becoming who they are, you know what I'm saying? But the reason why they don't want you there is because they are, they don't necessarily see who you are. They see what you can become. That's what I'm learning even more, to love myself even more, You know, love myself even more because at times it came to a time I didn't. I love the outer appearance, but I did myself the way I thought I did. You know, you also got to love the outside, but you really got to love yourself inside. All right, appreciate it. Thank you, Angela Reeves. Thank you for the donation, darling. That's right. Ain't no kind of freedom you give yourself. It's so profound. SP, it really is. You ain't never lying on TV, right? Your own family would try to stand in the way of your destiny. That's so real. Say it again, Cabral. Family is the biggest setback. They teach you to prioritize whatever state. That's so fucking real. That's right. Right. That's why I say it really doesn't matter. The worst prison you can ever live in is the one in here. This is the worst prison. Oh, you only 33 missing free cash? That's all good. That's right. It's cool. That's right. That's right, That's right, and right, and also doing it, man, it's a process every day. It's all about growing. That's why I say life is a marathon, it's not a sprint. It's going to be highs and lows and peaks and valleys. But you don't let, right, but you don't stop your growth. You know what I'm saying? You don't stop your growth, you keep on growing. You keep on growing. Right, exactly. Thank you, Octavia. Right, respect the progress of change. That's right. You gotta respect. That's right. You got to. You gotta respect the progress of change because dealing with progress is going to be a process. Life is about really living and learning. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man. What I've learned as a start. You know what I mean? Learning as a start. See, man, it's very fulfilling. Right, trust the process. And I feel you, Miss Lady, right? She said, watch the parent of mine try to disable my life so they can live right. Exactly. That's right. Yep, onward and upward. That's right. It's going to be people that's going to try to like gaslight you, that's going to like try to like, stop your progress. And a lot of times it's going to be ones that's close to you. A lot of times they are family members and so-called friends. And one brother told me, he said, it's not even about you. It's about the people that you're going to affect that surround you. That's what they see. You know, I really had to look at the inner me. Yeah, I'm in the Aquarius, Tamsin. Yeah, you never lie. Family, so-called friends can be the worst. That's so true. That's real. Hey, Shelly twins too. You know, Les Brown said, never let other people's opinions become your reality. And another thing as well to those who are out there, man, stop explaining yourself to people. Fuck explaining yourself to people. Like I said again, it doesn't matter. At the end of the goddamn day, they're not going to understand. They really, it's like this. They don't understand and they won't understand because they really don't want to understand anyway. So it doesn't even right. So it doesn't even serve you any time, any purpose to waste your energy on people who never going to get it anyway. They only want to drain you. That's why I said go by this saying: when you are explaining yourself, you're draining yourself. That's right. Oh, okay, Tamsin. Thank you, October. Scorpio, appreciate the donation. Yeah, like I said, man, right. They can understand but still hate. And that's exactly why my man Nas said, people fear what they don't understand, hate what they can't conquer. Guess that's the inferior of man. That's exactly what it is. Stop explaining yourself to people. Stop explaining yourself to people. It does not matter. That goes right along to what I'm saying. It doesn't matter what they think. Stop explaining yourself. You don't owe anyone a goddamn explanation for who you are and what you want to be and what you want to become of the greatest version of yourself. You don't. We owe it to ourselves. That's right, you know? That's right, you grown. Hey, I came the great. That's right, Tanya Thomas. You say you done explaining yourself to your mother. That's right, you don't. You know what's so crazy, Tamsin? Rakim and this Aquarius, me and him share the same birthday, January 28th. January 28th, I'm an Aquarius. Me and him share the same birthday, me and Rakim. That's why I say all the time, man, right? Don't explain yourself. I stopped doing that. And you know how sometimes people always want to ask you, like, yeah, man, so what you going to be doing? And you wind up telling them that that's what they wind up, you know what I mean, coming at you with the negative, want to gaslight you or try to, like, put you down here and try to make it seem like they all the way fucking up here. When at the same daggone time, these people not doing too much better than you any damn way. It's like they always want to manipulate you mentally into having you believe something is wrong with you, but there's really something wrong with them. Like I said, right. You know what I mean? When they always say, when you point the finger at somebody, it's three fingers pointed back at you. So really what they're saying is they're really talking about themselves, but they want to project their negative insecurities onto you. That's right, Marie Rita. That's right. I stopped explaining myself. Why you on the YouTube? Because I want to be. But why though? And get right. Don't take the bullshit when you tell a person it's because what you want to do. But why though? But why? It's because I want to do that. But as soon as you come at them, then they want to cut you off and just start blabbering off with a bunch of bullshit. No, it's because it's what I want. It is because what I want to do. Don't worry about it. Then don't worry about what the fuck I'm doing. Because I want to do it. Because I can do it. Don't worry about me. Worry about yourself. Worry about your damn self. Don't worry about me. You know? People got to learn to worry about themselves. Right. Like the song say, you just do you. I'ma do me. That's right. And you think I'm going to be bothered by your opinion? It's what you think. I'm not going to change your mind. I don't want to change your mind. Because most of the time when you're explaining yourself to people, they don't give a shit any damn way. They just want to drain you of your energy. That's why they will gaslight you and manipulate you and they will verbally abuse you. It is because they want to keep you explaining yourself to drain you of your energy. They gotta find a way to affect you. If they can't see one way, they gotta find another. But the minute you block these motherfuckers out your mind and you block them out of your life, the better off you are. You also got to get away from them. You got to get away from negative energy. Energy vampires. I feel you, October, Scorpio, right? Many energy vampires and family. Right. They have nothing going on. They super focus on what the hell you have going on. Exactly. That is because most of the time they're not doing not a goddamn thing they got themselves. They ain't doing shit. You want the host, they are the parasite. They gotta feed off your energy because they don't have what they got themselves. And they want to keep you in the prison of your mind, and they also want to keep you a prisoner of how you once used to be. That's because they don't see themselves growing into the greatest version of how they want to be, but yet they see the potential in you. That's why life can either draw people to you or draw people away. That's what I've learned. Energy vampires. I'm telling you, listen to my man Nas song, No Bad Energy. It resonates right now. And you got to get away from toxic people. You don't owe nobody shit. You don't owe nobody nothing. Mainly to yourself. And I'm saying this to my damn self. It is nothing wrong being intelligent. You feel me? It is nothing wrong being articulate. It is nothing wrong being that great person that you really want to be. Many times we self-sabotage ourselves. Many times, you know what I mean? Many times we want to dim our own light because we're afraid if our light shine too bright, many people are not going to take it and they hate it and they want to find a way to dim that light. I battled that through years. I battled with that for years. That's right. Freedom is recognizing your power and using it for your good. That's right. In family. That's right. Real talk. Thank you, down Grandma Codes. That's exactly right. Thank you, Taj. Right. Appreciate it. You understand what I'm coming from, man? That is exactly what we have to understand and understand and understand. Love the person who you are. I'm growing into it every day, just like the way how I used to talk. I used to be very, I still worry about, I still worry about what people got to say, I think, all the time. Because growing up in Baltimore, most people, they sound alike. And when you used to sound articulate and proper, they still like clown you for that all the daggone time. You feel me? Like it really used to bother me that I wanted to be different, but being different, it comes with a price. Especially when you're around negative people who ain't about shit, who ain't doing not a fucking thing they got themselves. My man Nas said it best. I don't like to use the N word, but I'ma say it. He said like niggas used to be the man, you don't see him no more. A lot of the same people that talk that negative shit about you, when you look at it, right, it's like when you look at them within 6 months or a year, a couple of years down the line, they ain't doing not a goddamn fucking thing themselves. I figured Janine Jackson, right, getting teased for being intelligent, right? I went through that. You're not alone, sis. We're not on here having sob stories. This is what a lot of us as star children have gone through. Get teased for being intelligent. Like, I don't understand that. Like, why is intelligence in the black community frowned upon? I don't understand that. I do not understand that. We got to get out of that mindset. That is a defeatist mindset, right? I feel you, Lakeisha, but I was told I was acting white or talking white. It's bullshit. Why would you want to tease somebody for being intelligent? It had a, you know what I mean? You know what? I remember when I saw this meme, and all of us can relate on here. It was showing, it was showing two guys with the little brain teasing the one that's sitting on the ground with the big brain. You see the subliminal in that? When I saw that, it resonated with me. That resonated with me because I got teased for being intelligent. I got teased, you know what I mean, for being articulate. I went through that a lot of the ignorance. We got to get out of that mindset as a people. We got to stop ignoring intelligence and we got to and stop embracing ignorance. That's bullshit to me. And I find it to be the greatest thing that we can have is intelligence, especially when you're dealing with a beautiful, conscious, melanated, a black woman. She loves a man with an intelligence. You know, I went through that a lot. Being teased for being intelligent. Oh, you ain't hood enough. You know what I'm saying? Or you this and this. Or you ain't black enough. What the fuck does that got to do with anything? I don't get that bullshit. It's like why? It's like why would you want to knock somebody who want to show some intelligence? They want to use their goddamn brain. They want to use their brain, but see, that's the 2/3 of our people, niggas, in that nigga mentality. Niggas. The 2/3 of our people are the niggas. Thank you. Happiness is frowned upon too. They ask, why do you smile so much? I shouldn't have to explain why I smile. Exactly. You want to smile because that is the way you want to feel. I feel you, Destiny Wilkins. Ain't that something, Lakeisha? That's crazy. You know? That's why I say I'm not going to let you dictate to me who I am. I'm not going to let you, you know what I mean? I'm not going to let you, you know what I mean, describe who I am. I'm not going to fit in to that description of what you're trying to claim that I am, of who and what I am. That's why, yeah, that's exactly why I say it doesn't matter what they got to say or think. And you're not your past. You were not those old things. It's about growth and development. And if it's about, hey, red or the butterfly, and if it's about growth and development, don't try to remind me of the things of what I used to be. Since you telling me to grow up, and your family members always want to tell you to grow up, but a lot of times they in their damn second childhood, their damn self. A lot of them, they haven't grown up any damn way. And you know what I learned? You know what I learned about people as I get older? You want to know what I learned? The older you get, the more you realize most people that you meet on a daily basis are full of shit. That's what I had to learn. Most people are full of shit. That's why I don't give a fuck what they got to say thing because most of them are full of shit. They ain't saying nothing. They ain't talk about nothing. They ain't doing nothing. So don't try to remind me of what I used to be if I'm growing. If this is life, we supposed to be growing. Stop saying it ain't going to change. Everything change. Your damn pocket changed. Your bank account changed. Your hairstyle changed. The days change. So what the fuck makes you think change is not gonna come? It is the inevitable. You're supposed to grow. Fuck out of here. That is nothing but a victim and a defeatist mindset. Yeah, thank you, Tamsin. Lace front wigs change. Your goddamn color, your hair change, your body change, your body smell change. So what makes you think that you shouldn't change? You know? And change comes in cycles, in timing. Right, thank you, right. Technology change. Right, we need to evolve. Shit. You know what I mean? You change your damn drawers, don't you? Fuck is wrong with people? It ain't gonna change. People say the dumbest shit. I don't get people. Right, nature change. I mean, shit. You change sex partners, don't you? Shit. You change friends. I feel you, I tell you. I feel you. I feel you. I stopped dumbing myself down. I stopped second guessing myself. You know what I mean? Don't doubt yourself. You know, we got to stop doubting ourselves. I went through that a lot. I went through that a lot. Damn, the real blood. That's what. Thank you, Miller, 100% for putting up the links. Thank you. Appreciate that, sister. Yeah, man, it's about being true to you, to who you really are. Because when you came back, when you reincarnated back down here, you signed up for this. You signed up for the vessel that you're in. So you might as well enjoy the experience and and finally evolve to the person that who to finally evolve to the person who you become, so you can get the hell up out so you can get the hell up out of here and get up off of this plane. I don't know about y'all, but this is my last time on this plane of existence. I'm tired of coming back down here. I feel you, esoteric, right? I miss opportunities by doubting myself. Because many times we get great opportunities. Some people might see the greatness within ourselves, but sometimes we second guess ourselves. Well, Angela Ray, the topic is about letting things go and just, you know what I mean, and just not letting things of the past and other, letting things of the past affect us and people affect us. We got to learn, and also we can't be afraid to let a lot of people go. Don't be afraid to let certain people go in your life, even if it's family, friends, friends of family, associates, a partner, not matter. Don't be afraid to let go. It is all right to walk away and let go. And sometimes letting go is permanently. Sometimes you gotta love it from a distance. In order for you to grow, sometimes you gotta let go of things of what you always know, because hindrance, sometimes the things that are hindering you are right there closest to you. Right, I feel you, esoterica, because what I've learned in this life, even my own family would tell me, like, we're not going to be around each other forever. And guess what? You're right. And you don't need to be around it forever, because they might be the same one that's hindering you from your growth. Sometimes, in most cases, in order for you to grow, you got to let things go. That's right. Move away from low vibrational people. That is another way of letting go, because they could be the same ones casting spells on you. That's what I wanted to get to. The same ones that are holding you back, they're casting spells on you. They could be the same ones verbally abusing you, but casting spells on you at the same time. They be casting spells on you all the time. The verbal abuse and the mental abuse, that is what, see, we go to get, it's like we go through the verbal abuse, and we feel the effects. We feel the effects in mental abuse. Yeah, we feel the effects in mental abuse from the verbal abuse, and that plays a major effect on the psyche of the mind. And that right there causes a lot of trauma and a lot of self doubts, to the point where if we constantly hearing it all the time, eventually after a while we're going to believe it, especially when it's coming from those who we love, especially like family members or friends. Some of the worst hurt will come, some of the worst mental and verbal abuse will come from family and friends. Some of the worst mental and physical, some of the worst mental, spiritual, verbal abuse will come from family. That is a fact. And y'all know I'm not lying. Give me 1 second. Check something real quick. Coming, y'all. Have to check something. Ah, mm-hmm. Yep, and that's what a lot of us go through all the time. A lot of us go through that all the time. Hey, Davina, you feel me? This is, these are things that we go through. We can't be afraid of letting those things go, so we can grow. That'll keep us in that mental prison, because yeah, that's real. Yup, negative speech is the same as cursing and casting spells, be careful what you let others speak into your life. That's real. Mm-hmm. You gotta break away. And sometimes cycles of life, sometimes in order for you to break a cycle or many cycles, you gotta get away from you gotta get away from certain people. You gotta get away from a lot of people. A lot of negative energy. Hey, Aborigines American. That's real talk. Give me a second, y'all be back. I'm back. Had to wash my shirts real quick. Yeah, man, that's real. You know, man, this is a good stream. Hey, Tams to Spirituality. He said he is tall. I'm not that tall. Yeah, that's right. And that's where, you know what I mean. We gotta be at that. We gotta be in that mindset. We gotta learn to protect our energy. We gotta, yeah, man. We gotta protect our energy. We gotta protect our vessels. We gotta protect our minds, our spirits. You feel me? Because many people at times they will cast them spells on you. Yeah, man. A lot of people, man, they will suck the life out of you, suck out that energy from you, and that's where, what I mean. That's where we gotta be careful at. Yeah, I'll probably go in here for a few more minutes, and yeah, man, and that's where I was growing at. That's where I was. That's where that's. This is what I'm overcoming, and as I'm telling y'all what I've overcome, many of y'all can go through the same thing. Many of y'all can, have the same type of testimony as well. You know, getting out that prison of the mind and really focusing on the here now. Like the future is now. The future is happening right now, as I speak. Per word that I say, per second that I say, we are stepping, you know what I mean? Every second we are stepping into the future. The words that are coming out of my mouth coming from the future tense, which is being spoken to the present tense, and once the words leave, they are now in the past tense. We are in the future right now. We are living out the past and the present and the future at the same time. Every second that goes by is in the past. Every second that comes up, it comes from the future. Every second that we live in is in the present. Every second that go past is in. Yep, I'm sorry, it's buffering. Yep, that's right. A lot of friends, they curse you sometimes. It's something to your very face. That's real. Appreciate it, man. 100. Appreciate it, man. 100%. Appreciate it, my sister. That's real talk. It is. Yeah, man. Of letting yeah, man, letting go things. You feel me? Letting go and moving forward. My life path number, I gotta look it up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ain't never lying about that, Esoterica. Watch out for one so many negative jokes to show how they feel. That's real talk, yeah. Thanks for getting them likes up, y'all. Thanks for getting those likes up. Yeah, that's right. You still in Curacao, Miss Enriquez? You in the States or you still back in the Caribbean? Yeah, man, this is really real. This is this yeah, man, this is some deep stuff. But letting go has been such a relief for me. Not to think about the past or worry about it, thinking about things of the future. That's why certain things I was doing, wasn't being successful. Certain jobs or, what I mean, money management, you know what I'm saying? Like it can really it's a lot of things. Oh, now with 11 Netherlands. Nice. Nice. You know? And letting go, yeah, man, letting go. It wasn't easy, but it's such a relief. It's such a big relief because now that I know, you know what I mean? Just knowing I'm finally over it. I got you. Yeah, definitely it's time to break curses. It can be hard at times, to let it go, but eventually after a while, as you keep on growing, and you find that time and you find that way and that strength to finally say, I'm going to let it go and not let it hinder me anymore. And understanding that you were not you were not with people how they used to think about you. People say you changed, but you're right. I'm not supposed to stay the same. Muhammad Ali said, he said something along the lines. If a man is 60 years old and he's stuck with a 20 months, 20, if a man's 60 years old and he's still thinking he's 20, that man has wasted 40 years of his life. Wow, David. Wow, Davida. I feel you, Davida. Right. I'm the same way. It seemed like once we become woke, your family members push you away. I think when we become woke, as we say, and enlightened, and I believe we break the cycle because some of our family members are past life enemies. Some of them see that light. Yes, some of your family members are past life enemies. I figure esoterica. Yup, some of your families could be in that same. You know what I mean? Some of our family members, they could have been house niggas in past lives. That's why they act like that. Yup, stuck in the third dimension. You know, that's yeah, it's true. Right. Do not let the shadows of the past darken the doorstep of your future. That's right. Yeah, that's right, Davida. Yup. That's why some of them even try to kill us. Yeah, that's real. Some of them are real negative and toxic. If they could be past life enemies, because things transfer down to the DNA. So, you know what I mean? So if you know what I mean, so somebody in your bloodline was a house nigga, guess what? It's gonna transfer down to one of the some of them in my family being house niggas. That's right. Yup. You're right. That's Rogers. That's why dealing with the ancestors, you got to be careful which ones you communicate with. That's right, because we got good ancestors and bad ones, and some of our bad ancestors are in our family. I know my mother was a star child. I know my grandmother was. They were star children. Damn, damn. Boy, oh boy. That was a strong sneeze. Hmm. Yeah, it's real. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. Yeah, man, it's real. My Instagram is bmiles410. Thank you, Carmela. Yeah, Miss Enriquez is B Miles 410. And my email address is Brandon Miles 410 at yahoo.com. Damn, my bad. This weather is just crazy over here. And I've been fighting. I feel better still, but just like, you know what I mean? The weather change. It gets warm, then it gets chilly. Hmm. Yeah, man. Yeah, this is deep. You find me, Miss Enriquez, on the gram? Yeah, I'm on the gram. Yeah, but yeah, man. Yeah, that's what this is what it's all about. Yeah, for electronics, yeah. Yeah, I've been getting more rest. Yeah, just it's a lot. It's a lot of pollen over here, and a lot of pollution over here in Baltimore. So it's, you know, a lot of people over here, they have like runny noses like crazy. Mm. In the 30s at night here already. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I know, man. The weather's out of whack. It really is. Mm-hmm. Just reading some of your comments. Yeah, man, and I'm glad. Got fam in Silver Spring. That's what's up. Yeah, you smart. Don't take no flu shot. Mm-hmm. And you know that's been part of the journey, man. And yeah. So yeah, family, I'ma go ahead and jump off of here. Go ahead and get myself ready for work, stuff like that. And I definitely appreciate it once again, man. I had to like share that with y'all. Had to share that with y'all because it was something that I had to like, tell y'all, get it off my chest because it was things that I've been going for. But thank you, Mel, 100%. She put the links up, and it was something that I had to like really, you know, um, come to the conclusion on. But I definitely will say it's been another great stream, and I really appreciate y'all all the time. Y'all are all appreciated from all over the country, all over the world, and it's always a pleasure, to be doing these streams. It's always a pleasure to do these streams and to connect with people that are like-minded from all over the world. It's such a beautiful thing, to see and hear that. It's not about kicking soft stories, but you know, these us as star children, these things are very therapeutic. Oh yeah, thank you, Davida. Appreciate it. Yup, it shows we're not alone. That's right. That's the main thing. It shows we're not alone. And we can also gain a lot of insight and a lot of strength. Thank you, S. Rogers. Appreciate you. Thank you, Lakeisha. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, it takes a lot of patience, but we need to have places where we can talk amongst each other about things what we've gone through because we never know, not just me, but what the next person have said up on the street could really affect us. So that's why I look at y'all comments and I read them because it's a lot of things that y'all say that I've learned from myself that I think about, and that's a beautiful thing. So yeah, y'all. So Melon 100% got the links up, and I definitely appreciate y'all once again. Y'all will be seeing me, and next week expect a lot of heat. I just been resting up. That's why I've been doing streams lately because I've been just been recuperating. But next week, get ready for a lot of videos because it's going to be amazing. So one love once again, y'all. Peace out the next time.